Just going to show you a couple things today. The first one is this color palette, which I started off doing the background in these 4 colors, and today I started pulling colors for the figure. I usually do my shading in purple, so probably this one, and some flowers, and the sun, and also I'm going to do some flowers in this yellow. So that's my complete palette. I like to do it this way, pull all the colors out, ignore everything that's in my paint drawers, and just deal with these colors when I'm working on the piece. That makes it much simpler, and I also end up with a more unified piece. This is the palette. This is what everything is going to be pulled from, and I end up with something that looks like it belongs in this world instead of something that looks like it belongs in my junk drawer. The other thing I wanted to show you is flowers. I started doodling flowers while I was sitting at my computer this morning. I've been doing these for quite a while now, and I wanted to do something that was a little more complete than just a bunch of these. So I imagine what that flower would look like tilted off to the side. And then these little flowers grow all over the place here in Texas. They have brown centers and yellow petals, and I want to say they're called something like Mexican hats, but that might not be right. Anyway, those are my doodles. And these are those same flowers drawn onto the piece. They're really just roughed in pencil. I need to sort of firm up the details and then seal this with some spray before I paint. But I sort of propped up the sun so that I would have flowers coming out of the right places. And they come pretty far up onto the figure, which I think once I get this painted, I'm going to do a collar of some sort, probably some little hearts, and maybe a little heart right here. And that will fill that space, and I won't have to think about whether or not I should do a pattern on that green dress, which was my first instinct. And I'm trying to beat that back and just leave it alone and let it be a background for now, because there's going to be more stuff on top of it. So these flowers growing up out of the sun are going to be the pattern on the dress rather than me doing polka dots or stripes or whatever. I think that's all I have to say for today. I'm still leaving this sun kind of loose until I get the flowers and the stems painted in. And then I might go back in with a little more green so that the flowers aren't growing out of blue. They're growing out of green. And then I'll be ready to apply that sun and work on that. And that's what the whole thing looks like right now.